do you want me to? So we're doing Saber versus Joker, right?
Yeah. What version of Saber are you using?
I'm just gonna use like a kind of like a composite version. Are you okay with that or no?
Um, sure, that's fine. I'll like do the same for Joker, just like any Joker that appears across like the Persona franchise is the one I'll be using. What the fuck?
Okay.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. So we're using. So do you have like any rules you want to do? Like doing like a timer for scans or no?
Sure, we can have like a 5 minute BOR.
Okay, that's fine.
You cool with SBA?
Yeah, SB is fine.
Alright. So, what's your premise?
So my premise is that my character is just gonna like it's just out scales and like just gonna beat your character. Like the standard one, standard premise.
Well, one with your black ass.
We're starting the debate. I was just letting you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just take that my character out stats and or out hacks is yours. So,
Well, I thought you were going against Spade.
no, it's me and Pendrake, and whoever wins goes against Spade.
Weird.
Okay, so do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
I don't really care either way.
Are you expecting me to judge this, by the way?
If you want.
Oh, hell nah.
Sound
Nah,
like
I'm
it.
joking. I'll do it. I got you. I got you.
Okay. I'll go first. It's whatever. Are you aware
Okay.
that like shadows and personas are young and archetypes, which are universal in nature?
I
Nigga,
mean,
just speak normally.
Me?
My fault.
no, you're good. I mean, I knew like the scaling for like the archetype style reversal, but can you like give me a scan really quick?
The scans for what exactly? Like I'm confused.
That the persona characters are like archetypal like beings.
Yeah, sure. Um, what?
I'm just gonna tell you everything he's about to send, all edited. Just gonna let you know.
Yep, he's right on that. Where the fuck is this scan at?
Pendra, if that was me, I would have pulled him on that so hard. I would have pulled up and be like, "Yep, you just admitted you lying."
Nah, me and SRW are cool.
Yeah, me and him are cool.
I
Do
believe
it
him.
for fun. What? You don't think me and SRW are friends?
Nah, I just like I don't think he's gonna pull the bronze stuff, and use like a
What?
fake PC scan.
No, he will.
I will.
And even if he won't, right? You should have just taken the fact that he said yes as being truthful, and just say he's being intellectually dishonest.
Where's scans at? Here we go.
Are you gonna play any Destiny tonight, SRW?
Yeah, I was just playing Destiny before this, honestly.
Uh,
And then I went to go get some food. And when I came back, all my friends who were in VC with me were just gone. I was like, whoa. I just dropped the
You
scans.
didn't say anything. I said your name like 50 times.
I said I was gonna go get some fucking food.
No, that's not what you said.
Yes, I did. That's why I had left.
okay, so you're gonna so you're using like the collective unconscious to scale Joker to like Outerverse, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. And then I'm not done with my scan yet. Lucifer, prior to his fight with Yadabas, states that he transcends the collective unconscious, so he's transcendent over this universal structure. I can send a scan for that if you want.
Okay, yeah, you can just shoot me the scan.
Okay. Yeah. Here we go.
So are you saying like Lucifer is like a layer into Outer, or like where are you scaling him?
I'm saying Joker prior to his fight with Yadabath is like one layer transcendent over outer. So, yeah.
Okay, okay, that's fine too.
Okay. And then Yaldabaoth was somewhere vaguely stronger than that. He effectively soloed the entire Phantom Thieves. And then afterwards, Joker unlocks that Nile and he one shots Yaldabaoth. Okay. that cool with you?
Okay, so you're saying Joker is a layer into outer as well, right?
I'm saying that's like another layer into outer, because Yaldabaoth, like, cause he, like, when Yaldabaoth stopped fucking around, he effectively just like one shot the Phantom Thieves that he was fighting, and then Joker gets Satin Island, and then he in turn one shots Yaldabaoth.
Okay, that's fine. So it's like 2 layers into outer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Are you aware that like a Yaldabaoth is a demiurge? Like, do you know what a demiurge is?
Isn't that like Gnosticism?
Yeah, it's part of it. It's like Platonic Gnosticism.
Okay.
Okay.
So, but like, so are you just like scaling like him into like the Gnosticism that we know, or like is Gnosticism like a concept within like the verse?
I'm like gonna get into that. So like Yaldabaoth is a demiurge in Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal. It took him unlocking his ultimate persona in order to defeat Yaldabaoth, but in Strikers he fights another demiurge and he just beats it in base. So I'm gonna say like he gets that one shot over like two transcendent layers over outer versal in base. And then he can unlock he should be able to unlock sign out again or like bring it out again. So he should be like 3 layers over it.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, you cool?
Yep.
That's my scaling.
So it's 3 layers into outer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna start scaling my guy.
Okay. Servers, what the everyone ping, bro? Why do I gotta get embarrassed in front of everyone, dude? That's mean. I thought we were cool.
Okay, I just sent the scans for Saber. So there's a
You're
guy.
gonna lose. Oh no.
So there's a guy within like Fate's Day Night, right? His name is Assassin. He has a technique that can transcend the concept of space and time. So that's outer versal. And then Artoria has a slash that like is above his. So that's gonna put her into baseline outer versal.
Wait,
Well, I'm gonna
hold
get
up.
my other
Give me,
skin.
give me a second. Give me a second. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you're
look
good.
this. What is this first scan showing? The one with like an actual picture of Saber? What is that one showing?
Oh yeah, so in the bottom, hold on, let me read it. Like it says like she has like her slash is the strongest slash like out of everything.
Um, the most powerful slash of all? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, the most powerful slash of all. And then the guy next the scan next to that is like Assassin, who's like a servant in Face Day Night.
Okay.
And his technique is like a technique that can transcend the concept of space and time.
Okay. Give me a second. Why would this not just be like a speed feat? That's what this seems like, not an AP one.
Are you talking about the assassin technique?
Yeah, the Tsubame Geishi.
Because like, so technique itself, right, is like like it's an attack. Like it's not like really a speed feat. Like it's a physical attack.
Like the way it's brought up is like the slash. Hold on, wait. Overlapping flashes that disregard the concept of space and time, right? So it seems like the speed at which he does it is what is ignoring space and time, not like the attack potency of it.
Give me 1 second.
And honestly, I think like the first sense of this like kind of agrees because it's bringing up like the fact that it does it from 3 directions simultaneously. So it's kind of it feels like this scan is like hyping up the speed of it and not like the strength of it.
Would you agree like the that speed like in itself could be like a physical thing?
Speed itself, no, not really.
You don't agree with that?
No.
So like if like momentum, right? Like if I like have like Like if I come at you like with like a car, right? That's a speed, but it has momentum to it.
I
That can
disagree.
like
So I don't think momentum and speed are the same thing. I think speed is like a part of momentum, but like they're not like one and the same.
so where do you like draw a distinction then? Like so like what do you
So
think
like
like the difference is?
speed can exist by itself outside of momentum. If you like get rid of all like say you like destroy the concept of momentum in one way or another, you don't like affect the like concept of speed in any way is what I'm trying to say.
But wouldn't they like be under like so momentum and like dodging and stuff like that requires that's like underneath the concept of speed though, right?
Sure.
Okay, so then like wouldn't that entail that like they're like kind of like similar in nature?
Not necessarily. Why would you say that like simply like dodging something that has an irrelevant speed would make you universal? Like confused on that?
Okay, so like do you know like in like the character stats and profile like underneath like the irrelevant speed category, right?
Hmm.
Universal characters like are like irrelevant speed by nature
Yeah,
because like they
so what CSAP says is all outer versal characters have irrelevant speed, but not all characters who have irrelevant speed are outer versal, which is what I'm trying to say. Like this technique, like what from what this says, it seems like it has an irrelevant speed, which I'm not really like taking issue with, but this doesn't seem like it has any bearing on her AP. Like you can be irrelevant speed and not have like outer versal AP is what CSAP says in that section.
okay. Okay, so would you be okay with me like providing another piece of evidence for it?
Sure.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Hey, SRW, bro.
Hmm?
You getting your ass whooped.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm letting you down. I'm about to just kill myself.
You do need to kill yourself, by the way. Not for the debate, just for fun.
Bro, you know what? When you put it like that, I think I will.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What is this? What I had this tab open? What's wrong with me?
All right, I'm about to send some scans in really quick.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a guy within Fate Estella. His name is Charlemagne, and his noble phantasm allows him to transcend like philosophy and all that. And then, of course, like we know in philosophy, there's like branches of philosophy like metaphysics, which entail like abstract concepts.
um. Okay, so you're saying that this person is outer verse. How does Saber scale to him?
Okay, so like in the game,
Yeah.
like Charlemagne like himself says that he will not be able to assimilate Saber. So it's basically saying like she's either like equal to or like superior to him, superior to her.
Can you give me that scan, please?
Yeah, it's in the second one. The second one I sent you. It's
Oh, it says
underneath the
she'll
other one.
never get caught. Okay, never mind. Um, Hold up, wait. This seems kind of really weird. So beyond much power, beyond magic, philosophy, become God, become a world, what does he mean by assimilate exactly?
So his noble phantasm assimilates people. Like so, it's like so what his like objective in the game was to assimilate into the moon cell to get the moon cell to like merge with him. So he's basically catching like servants and like assimilating them into himself. So that's what his noble phantasm is basically, and that
Okay,
noble
so
phantasm
it's
transcends philosophy.
so yeah, it's a matter of like him like trying to like fuse with like all of these things he's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so like why would her not being assimilated mean like this like she scales to him AP wise?
So it's basically like everything like hacks wise. So it's basically like he can't catch her. Do you like so he can't catch her and assimilate her into himself. So it's
That
basically like this will be like a battle like of like attrition, right?
like
Which
again,
will like
this is fine because I already gave you a relevant speed. If she was just faster than him, then she could just avoid getting caught by this. So this like goes hand in hand with what we talked about earlier. This doesn't like mean that like she was too physically powerful to be assimilated or like even like relative in strength with him. This doesn't have anything with that. Like it just says that for one reason or another, more than likely because of her like speed or her skill technique or something like that, that it would just be too difficult for him to capture her.
okay. So do you agree that the so before like I can do you agree like the noble phantasm itself is beyond philosophy?
Sure, I can agree to that.
Okay, so if I show you a scan of Artoria's noble phantasm being the strongest in the story, would you agree with
Uh,
that or no?
sure.
Okay, give me one.
I'm supposed to be judging this shit, right?
Yeah, Jay. We did like are you
Oh, that's
keeping a
cool.
timer? Are you like keeping a timer of like this like when I'm taking scans and stuff?
Not
We have
really.
I
like a
don't care about. I don't really care about the time. I just make it like 10 minutes max. I
okay,
don't care
that's fine.
unless it's like understandable why you're not there.
Yo, JD, I'm a lobby number.
I got you. I got you. Saucy. Every time we play now, I'm just gonna say, completely not trying. Just because I beat you that one time. 513141.
I wasn't even using my controller.
513141.
This is fine.
Oh my bad, I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I said this is fine.
Okay, that's fine. So like so I like I said like metaphysics entails like abstract concepts and stuff like that, and concepts like are beyond like space and time, right? Like you agree with that?
That's cool. Sure.
Okay, so that's like out-of-verse, correct?
Sure.
Okay, okay. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me get my other scan for like to get like layers into.
When did so many people get in the VC? God damn.
I don't really even know. I'm just trying to fucking heat, honestly.
Yeah, server just like, added everyone and then we just kind of joined.
Word.
What the hell is paying me?
And while still waiting for this shit, hey Spade, on mute. I need to know where you from.
What's good, Jay?
I need to know where you're from because I don't remember you as Spade.
Me as Spain? What?
Yeah, I
What?
don't remember you as Spades. Like we're on each other's friends list.
No idea. I don't
Honor, maybe.
I have no idea how
Honor, maybe.
adding each other.
I'm in there, Jay. I'm in there.
Word. Honor, maybe. It might be Honor. We might have played Brawl. But yeah,
Mm,
Saucy. I've gotten a little bit better with Brawl. and bless us.
Bro, Bo has like the lowest skill floor in this game. It's so easy to play.
So easy to play, but to play it well.
Did you hit back platinum yet, or what?
Oh yeah,
All right.
with Dan.
SRW.
Dan is my main now.
Oh, yeah, what's up?
Okay, so I'm gonna send you the scans, but I just want to like talk you through it because it's gonna be kind of like I want to make sure like we're on the same page. Okay.
Okay.
So, do you know what the moon cell is by any chance or no?
No.
Okay, so the moon cell is like a structure that's kind of acts like the throne of heroes that like inhabits like all the heroes that we've like just discussed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically able to like contain all of these heroes, like all these outer versal beings. And within the moon cell, there's like an RF transcendence. Do you know what that is or no?
Not very well.
Okay, so that means like, so like, for example, if you're on the third dimension, right? Like if you're like a layer, like you're in third dimension, like the fourth dimension would seem like, you know, something far above you, right? It's like a book. Like say if I'm like a person reading a book, like that thing looks like fiction to me, right?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so within this structure, there's an RF transcendence, and it's like it keeps going to like high level.
I like it. Stupid
But
ass.
I think that Saber, bro, you ugly as shit.
That's
Don't let you
Come on,
rep
get
it.
that shit. Come on, fuck ass nigga. Who you think you are, bitch nigga?
Well, I'm gonna
Come on,
send you
get
the
that shit.
scans real
Fuck your
quick. Okay?
canonical block.
Hey,
bro.
Jay, get on this
Kill
nigga
yourself,
with
bro.
us.
Jay,
Where's
get on this nigga, bro. This nigga super as shit, bro.
That's right.
This
We
is
similar to you, Jay.
ugly as fuck, bro. Dirty as shit, bro.
Shit's
Bro,
lame.
that shit up.
They will
That's
pull up.
Sashi Wu. Is that Sashi? Destiny Wu. Oh my goodness, I'm such a big fan, bro. Whew.
He said shitty woo, bro.
Is that Jay, bro? Jay's racist, actually.
Jay is racist. That's
All
why
right,
he
I
did
I'm
sent,
it.
you, I
racist.
sent you those scans right now. Okay.
Okay.
We got a bunch
On
of
the
niggas.
scans.
We got SRW,
Nah, fuck
SRW.
your scans, bro. Your scans fake as shit, bro. What's that from?
Okay, like I leave for like 2 seconds, like a half a second actually, and then like I hear people, like
Bro,
5 people shouting, "What's going
can
on?"
you stop messing around?
Kill
Can you stop
yourself,
fucking
retard,
around?
bro.
No, Aladdin, fuck off.
Nah, kill yourself.
Shut up, monkey.
Fuck off. You shut up, monkey. Fucked up teeth. Kill yourself.
No.
You got monkey hygiene. Smelly as shit.
You gonna take that?
I'm playing a Brawlhalla game. Fuck off. Look,
You gonna take
alright.
that? Because me personally, bro, I would not go for that. I'm just saying.
Right.
Well, why we got so many bitches to call, bro? It's just crazy.
You need to inform me of who are the bitches, gang.
Who are the bitches?
Yeah, gang.
Oh, that's easy. That we got SRW.
Sure shit.
All right,
Really
buddy,
shit.
sit your ass down. All right. Can I address this shit? So.
Nah, kill yourself.
All right.
Fuck
Wait,
your
hold on,
scans.
dude.
Fuck the
Wait.
debate. No way you still debate.
SRW got us here so he can help us. What are you talking about?
Saucy, can you stop that shit? Like being real.
All right. Yeah. So this first scan, it literally just seems like it's still like outer versal. Like, you know that.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna let you finish real quick. I'm sorry.
Okay. Like, well, not you can go with your point because I still think like this is still outer versal. I want to hear like why you think it's not. It's fine.
Well, no. So this is what's talking about is the far side of the moon. So it's not talking about that like the core, like the moon cell itself. So I gave you that to like reiterate, like, you know, that this structure itself is like bare minimum. Like, you know, the outside of it, like the outside core is outer versal, but within it, it can harbor multiple outer versal beings, and within the core itself, there's an RF transcendence.
Does the second scan say that? Because I'm still talking about like the first one right now.
Oh yeah, so the second scan says that. I'm sorry.
Okay, so like you didn't need to drop the first one. We already agreed to like outer versal earlier, but oh wait, third dimension, basketball. Okay. From the side dimension, third dimension, click basketball. This honestly seems like it like downscales you because they're bringing up like the third dimension like verbatim. Like either they're like in the like they're in an outerversal space, which obviously they would view the third dimension as fictional, like quote unquote as fictional. They would have RF transcendence, or they're in like a high hyperversal space. Like this doesn't like seem like it gets like above like RF transcendence of like outerversal layers.
Well, so what's like she's like telling, right? She's like giving like an example. So she's like this, like like a third dimensional space, like that we currently like talk about, like how we like how humans exist, and then a fourth dimensional space is like above that. So that's basically how she's like interpreting it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah. So like in her first scan, she flat out brings up the third dimension, and then in this I'm talking about the second scan. In the first sentence, she brings up the third dimension, and then in like the second blurb, she like starts trying to explain it, right? So like she is definitely like talking about like the third dimension, like as like we observe it, not necessarily as like an outer versal being would like observe it.
so are you okay with so do you agree that dimension can mean like multiple different things? Like and how and
of
like
being
I
set
can
itself to work.
it's like how like
Until
in
now, art presumably has
like
had
can you still hear
nothing
me? I'm
to
sorry.
do with
Alright, that's
the
Saber's.
beautiful beauty.
Okay.
But up
But
until
like
now, art has presumably
so
had
how
to
in
do with
DC there's like
beauty.
dimensions, but they don't like entail like like the dimensions that we know, right?
Yeah, sure.
So like like Perpetua and like those high DC beings, they exist in like the fourth dimension, but like we know they're not just fourth dimensional, right?
Yeah, okay. So like Marvel like explains how their like dimensions work differently than ours, right? Because like from what I'm reading from this, it seems like she's still like referencing like Hilbert spatial dimensions, but like whereas like Marvel explains like how their dimensions, like how Mr. Mixie, even though he's like a quote unquote fifth dimensional imp or whatever it is, that he's not like a fifth dimensional imp in the same way that like we would constitute it. So like if you think like your cosmology it works more similarly to like Marvel, I'm gonna like need scans to show that. Otherwise, I'm gonna assume that like she's still talking about Hilbert spatial dimensions.
But like so like I've said like in the first scan, like they're an outerversal structure, right? Like it wouldn't make sense for them to like be in a 3D space when they're like outerversal, right? Because that's like a contradiction.
Not necessarily. They could just simply have outerversal AP, but a 3D existence. That's fine.
But that doesn't make like I don't think that makes sense though, right? Because how can you be like an existence but have like a different type of AP, right?
What do you mean? What are you confused on?
But like so it doesn't like it just contradicts itself, right? If you're a 3D being, right? Like you're like you how can you have a higher AP than like your existence?
Sure, you could just say that like your attacks like attack dimensional axes that you necessarily don't have. That's fine.
But how can you like interact with a different dimensional axis if
By
you're like
by having that level of AP.
bro.
like
That's actually
like you can like go up and down like okay, so what she's saying like people in these stories, so let's say like we're going with my notion, these characters are jumping from like the fourth to the third dimension and stuff like that, right? But they're not gaining or losing any dimensional accesses, right? Like you would agree that it stands to reason that like it's illogical for a fourth dimensional being to truly exist within a third dimensional space, but like that's what she's saying that they're doing in like the left side of the scan. So that's why I'm saying like they could have a three-dimensional existence, but four-dimensional AP.
but the thing was so like when she was talking about she's like higher dimension, right? So she's talking about like higher level dimensionality. She's not talking about like dimensionality of like their own dimension because they're 3D, right? So they wouldn't be talking about higher dimension as in 3D. They have to be talking about something higher than that. Correct or no?
No, not really, because I like if they're most familiar with like the third dimension, but they just happen to like be able to exist within this outer versal construct or outer versal shell or whatever, then like this just wouldn't like contradict anything that I'm saying. Like again, yeah.
Okay, so hold on. Can we go back to like what we were saying for like dimension, AP, and existence? We're still on that point, right? Correct.
Kinda, I guess, sure.
So when we're talking about AP and existence, like I'm still like not like your explanation didn't like I feel like it didn't sufficiently like like fulfill like what I'm asking, right? Because when you're saying like your existence, right, you can't like attack something that isn't on your plane of existence. Like I can't view a fourth dimensional being, right? Because they're above me.
I mean,
Like we've
like
already explained.
just because you can't do it doesn't mean a fictional character can't do it.
But like it's still like they still follow these same principles in fiction, right?
I disagree. Not necessarily. I think like three-dimensional beings attack like higher dimensional beings all the time. That doesn't necessarily mean that they like do anything, but like if they just like one way or another like go to a higher dimensional space, like like people who like create like mediums of fiction and stuff like don't always like know fully and like comprehensively what they're talking about, right? So if they just take like a regular human and just like send them to the fourth dimension and they try to fight like a fourth dimensional being, like they might like touch him, but like they wouldn't damage him. Like that would still be fine. It'd just be a 3D being existing in a 4D space. What I'm saying is your character would be like a 3D being just with like higher dimensional AP.
So you agreed to like the higher dimensional AP, like correct?
Um, kind of. I get like not in the sense that like you're saying it is though. Like what
Can
I'm
you
saying
explain?
is that like this scan kind of like downscales it to hyperversal.
Like you're talking about the second scan, right?
Yeah, the second scan.
But we've already agreed to like the outer versal though, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
that's fine. Yeah.
So the outer versal, but then I'm saying like this scan that we just like discussing right now would fulfill the RF transcendence, right? Or no?
No.
It would. You don't think it would?
No.
Okay. Give me a second.
What's good, Popo?
Yo, let's go.
SRW, can you still hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna send you some scans, but I'm gonna first talk about it. So will you agree that a universe full of concepts, like just a conceptual like universe that's full of like just whatever concepts is universal? Yes or no?
No. I think
What's your
specifically the concepts of space and time is what makes something universal. Just simply being filled with concepts doesn't inherently make it universal.
do you agree that concepts are like just like their very nature are like beyond time and space?
Not inherently, no.
What's your reasoning for that?
I think concepts only scale to like really where they need to scale. Like, so say the concept of like a car, right? Like, there's nothing to imply that like the concept of a car is like out of reversal, since the idea of what something being out of reversal is, by our definition, would be transcending the concepts of time and space. Seeing as how like say cars need space and time in order to exist, cars would have to be existing within those concepts, so they would have to exist qualitatively beneath them.
God damn, bro.
Don't tell
you're
me you're
good.
losing to this nigga's argument.
No. To be honest, I did, like, yo, SRW, you're a good debater, bro. That was actually a good explanation.
Whoa, what does that mean?
No. I'm just saying, like, that was a good
Okay, I
explanation.
was-
I'm not backing. Hold on, I'm saying, like, that was actually a really good explanation. I have to give credence where credence is due, you know.
Man, fuck his credence. That's a bitch ass nigga.
Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna send you something really quick. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, Saucy, you can't do that to me.
Popo, stay out of this. Let me have it.
Saucy, you can't do that to me. You can't.
Bro,
can't be
Jay,
doing
I'm
that.
gonna send you a clip of that after. I was literally lagging out of my
No.
mind while you were comboing me.
Oh, really? My fault. Hey,
Is
But
that
this is
should let
Europe
me.
servers. Because this is Europe servers.
No, I mean what you call it. You know when he kept trying to down him damn me?
Oh,
Saucy Woo?
what's good, Pop?
What's good, bro?
Bro, that comment you made last night is to this day the funniest shit I've heard, bro.
What
Will you
what
add
kind
ooh to LON?
Bro.
Okay, do you know
Whoa,
what?
that was
That's
a
a
crazy dodge, I'm not gonna lie.
SRW, do you know what Void Shiki is by any chance or no? Have you heard of
I
her?
know of her. I don't really know a lot about her.
Okay,
Yo,
so
Pendrake, bro, have you ever got given arguments by midnight?
no, me and Midnight, like I know of Midnight, but I haven't like we don't interact too much.
Mm.
But so do you, so Void Shiki is basically like kind of like
Out your
a being,
ass, Saucy.
it's a being that exists within like fate. So she's basically like infinitely above like all of her like she's basically infinitely above the so recursively stacked infinities cannot like touch her, right? And then I'm gonna use the outer versal that we just talked about, like the baseline outer versal of the moon structure, and scale her from there. Okay.
Okay, we're on the third scale. All right.
No, bro, like I mean, bro, like I have to, bro. You're making me use my good scans now, bro.
You're good. Okay, so can you say what you're gonna try to do again? You're gonna take Void Shiki, scale her from the moon cell, like infinitely above it or some shit. What?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I guess I can only understand if I see it.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Man, this nigga is funny.
All right, Saucy, you need to hop off deck.
All right, do you see it? I sent the scan. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
What is the second, like the right side of this scan supposed to be saying? Like, what is it? Like, what are you trying to get at with this?
Hey, Saucy, I've been doing good.
That was just with the scan.
Oh,
Like,
okay. So the right side isn't important. Only the left side is.
yeah, it's only the left side is. That was just with the scan that I found.
Okay. All right. Where does like the concept of infinity scale?
So I would say it scales above like space and time, right?
Why?
Because the concept of infinity is just like hold on. I would say like the concept of infinity entails like space and time, because like it's
I
infinite.
disagree. I think the concept of infinity entails numerology, nothing with space and time.
So where you so if it's like like say like let's just say analogy, right? If there's infinite like spaces and times, would that like not fit into the concept of infinity?
Not necessarily. You can have like an infinite number of like three-dimensional space times that would only give you like high 3D or like 4D. Like, doesn't mean anything.
But that would be like the concept of like so we're doing it like within the cosmology, right? So we already know like there's concepts that's like well, there's already know that there are structures that are beyond the concept of space and time. So it would be like infinite, like universal, right?
What? How did you get to that point?
Well, let me try to explain. So I'm saying, like, right? Do you agree that certain concepts like scale like within their cosmologies, right? Like a
Certain
concept,
concepts scale within their cosmology?
right? So like like the concept of space, like inside like let's say like a verse, like a weaker verse would like not scale to like the concept of space within like a higher like scaling verse, correct or no?
What?
Hold on. Let me try to explain. Hold
Do you want me to tell you what he means?
Yeah,
Do you want
can
me to
you
tell you what he
translate
means?
that?
I got you. So he's saying concepts are dependent on the verse that they're within. He's saying that the scaling is dependent on the verse.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Thank you, man. I'm sorry.
Not really. I would say like concepts more or less like neutral concepts like that being like concepts that exist in like most to all verses would probably scale within the same place, which is like what allows us to like do scaling, right? So I could drop my scan for like collective unconscious being outer versal, right? And that's agreed because we agree on like where outer versal is, that being the concept space time. If we like disagreed on like the concept of like space and time being in different places, then we couldn't necessarily agree that like what like outer versal is between like all verses.
So like let me so let me try to explain it like a little bit more. So like I agree that space and time like necessarily has like a set scaling, right? Because you can't be beyond the concept of space and time and still be bound by space and time, right? Like it just doesn't make sense. Like it just goes like it's contradiction. But like how we like discuss like the concept of a car, right?
Hmm.
So say like you're inside a verse where like a car is like a multiversal like structure, right? Like it wouldn't make sense like to be beyond the concept of a like a car and still be like car level, right? Because that car within that verse scales high, right?
Uh, Not really. So like with the example I gave, I know like I'm like kind of nitpicking with like the like you're trying to like get it like generalized, but like with the example I gave, the car would like always like scale below like the concept of space, but like I guess like we can't necessarily like pinpoint where it is, but that doesn't mean the concept of the car is like moving between like verses. Like one verse has it at like high hyperversal, but yet another verse has it at like complex multi, right? Like that seems kind of weird.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, but like I'm trying to like pinpoint, like I'm trying to like narrow this down to like fate in general, right?
Hmm.
Like I'm talking about like in general, right? Like we just assume that a car is car, like being beyond the concept of a car doesn't really do anything, right?
Well,
But I'm
yeah,
saying like,
but you would like with the example you gave, you tried to give an example of like a multiverse of car. In that case, then a car wouldn't necessarily be like a car.
but I'm saying like it's scaling dependent, right? Like so I'm saying like what I'm trying to like say is like the concept of affinity, like in fate, because like since there's like we've already agreed like there's certain like structures that are outerversal, right? And like these structures, like if there's infinity of them, and if you're beyond the concept of infinity, like it wouldn't like make sense for you to be beyond the concept of infinity, and like be at like a weaker level, right? Like a weaker like transcendence
Like
in
there are
space.
like layers of infinity, right? Like does like she's like above like all infinities? Like what?
Yeah, she's above all infinities because like it's the concept, right? So the concept
Okay.
entails like all things, right?
I just fucked up. Concept entails all things. Like sure, I guess. Okay, but hold up, wait. In this harness, this exists. And I say time. Wait, your scan itself also just says that there's no true infinity. So like, how does the concept of infinity exist, but there is no infinity? Like
Wait.
this scan might just say that there are like different like layers of concepts of infinity. I don't know what your scan is saying now. Then
Well, so I think so what I'm trying to say, like, this is what like my narrow argument is, like, what I'm trying to put is, so there's space, like there's structure that's beyond the concept of space and time, right? So since these structures are like out-of-versal, right, and she's above like the concept of infinity, so like infinities of these structures would be below her, right? It'll be like a negation, right? Everything will be like a negation to this being, since like she's above the concept of all true infinities. Like all infinities are like below her, right?
Your scan itself flat out says there is no true infinity.
Because there's no like like I would say like it just means in relation to her, right? So there's no true infinity to her because no infinity can hold this being, right? Like all infinities, all like every single like recursive recursive infinity is below her, right?
Hold on, wait, can you say that one more time?
So everything that's infinite, right? Everything like everything that we can count to like infinity, right, will be below her. Everything, right? So do you agree with that? Because she's like beyond the concept of infinity, right? The concept of infinity entails all infinities.
So I would agree that the concept of infinity entails all infinities, but like you're trying to say that like there is no true infinity is like in reference to her, but there's like nothing like maybe if we had like more of what this scan said because it continues going only ends driven by processes which something, right? Which could like probably give more context. If you have like more of what this scan says, I think I could like give like a better reasoning as to like why this like would or would not like be applicable to her. Other than that, it's just that like I think your scan would just be saying there is no true infinity like in totality, right? Like as in your verse, there's no such thing as like actual infinity.
I would love to give you like more of the scan, but like I would have to like go get the book, and like I don't want to like keep you like waiting for that long. Like I would like I've read the thing, but like I have to go get it, so it's gonna take too much time. But like if you're fine, like you want me to continue scaling, like you gave your like reasoning and like stuff. Is that fine?
Like sure, like we can just like continue, and like if I win this point, then like your scaling kind of just like stops at the infinity.
Yes, that's fine. Like
just like continue. That's fine. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So what I was saying, like, so from this point on, what was I going to? Oh, yeah. So from this point on, I'll just scale Gilgamesh, like his Ea, above like Void Shiki, since it can bring like it can take everything back to true nothingness. And then from there, I'll just.
What in the god?
Wait, 1 second. Saucy, I can't play right now. I'm gonna actually like focus on this point. It's like crucial.
Alright, Heike, I'm out of here, bro. This debate is horrible.
No, it's better than anything you've done. Stop it.
Jay, what's sad is you don't even believe that. That's the saddest part about that statement. That you yourself
we're
don't
not
even
gonna
believe
talk.
that.
We're not gonna talk about what I believe. I'm Kentai right now.
Okay,
Are they debating a world? I want to watch that shit.
Okay, go on.
So do you still hear me, SRW? Like,
Yeah,
did you like hear what I was saying? Okay.
No, you were in the middle of saying something, and then he interrupted you, so you could just like start over.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So I was gonna say is like, so this will put like Void Shiki, like, right?
Yeah, you were saying something about like Gilgamesh.
Yeah, so I was gonna like, so we're basically so I was gonna put like high outerversal, right? Since infinity, right? Like it's keep stacks infinity of like outerversal like structures, and then.
Whoa, we agreed to a outerversal cap. What's this about high outer? Whoa, you're trying to write. Oh no.
No, my bad. I totally forgot this. I totally forgot. My bad. I'm so sorry.
It's coonery.
Because I would have used the stronger characters. I was getting. Nah, I see how it is. Okay.
No, bro. Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. I totally. I thought we were doing like, bro. My bad. I'll go back. So I'll say like this is a layer into outer, right? And then Gilgamesh negs one taps fucking what's her name, Void Shiki, and then Artoria scales to Gilgamesh, and that'll put her like a layer, right? I'll give you the scans for that, right?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's like a layer. I would just say it's like vaguely stronger.
Bro, oh my god. Yo, SRW, man. You're over here making me fight for my life, bro, man.
I am, bro. I learned from the best, dog. Fucking Midnight wouldn't teach me, so I had to get tips from Blank Raza.
Okay. Hold on, give me a second.
Never say that shit again, bro. I'm sorry.
I got that on record, and I got to delete the whole thing now.
Yeah. Nah, I was gonna tell you. That's just This is not it, big man. Now you need to violently end yourself.
Damn, now with maximum efficiency.
Just
whenever I
edit it
go-
out.
Violently. Like there's no messing around here.
What if I say I got it from Poopy instead? Would that be better?
No, it'd be worse.
It'd be worse.
Yeah, that nigga sucks.
All right, chill on my guy.
Shut up, bitch.
No, I don't think I will, Jay.
Nigga, who the fuck is speaking?
What did you say?
Nah, I'm like for
Who the
real being
fuck
like an
is- who
asshole
the
because
fuck
I
is-
have like
Nah,
hacks.
cause
I
who
can,
spoke?
hack this
Is
thing
it
real quick,
Popo?
like-
Yeah, shut up,
Yes,
Popo,
bro. It's
bitch.
Popo. Yes, bro. It's Popo, bro.
No,
Okay.
shut the fuck up, Sage, you ugly bitch. Yeah,
Shut
Shut
up,
Sage
up,
is
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
talking shit.
Shut up, bitch.
No,
Shut up,
Jay,
yeah.
stop. It wasn't
Shut
me.
up, bitch.
Yep. Popo, I wouldn't let him talk to me like that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Say that again?
I wouldn't let him talk to me like that. Not gonna lie to you.
You can't talk to
Yeah,
begin
be
with,
quiet.
nigga. Shut up.
I'm talking right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry, can you speak up?
What?
I'm saying, bro.
So I said speak up.
What?
Yeah, so repeat the sentence, bro.
What?
Repeat the sentence.
Ever?
Your parents are dead.
Who?
Alright, bro. That's a bit.
Who?
Just to figure out how
Rude.
the lady from the series no one know. Whoa, hold up, buddy. I wouldn't say nobody knows Fate. That's a hot take. What? Oh, never mind. I didn't read the rest of the thing. No one knows in what order you should watch. That's facts. That is like hidden information.
Mm-hmm. Real shit.
Take me back to Death Battle. You want to like go back to like the Goku versus Superman days? Gave us actual number.
The numbers on
Yeah. Let me just
Death Battle.
Let me just calc my character out reversal real quick.
The numbers for Death Battle was indeed elite.
No, they got half of them wrong.
Have man, you are so fucking generous, dude.
I don't care. At least they gave me stuff I can use with addition.
You can use 9% of the shit they're talking about in addition.
Now I need a goddamn philosophy textbook, and I don't want to pick that shit up again.
Bro, what? You don't have to read philosophy for this shit, bro.
Don't read philosophy. Philosophy's gay.
Real shit.
Jay said it.
All the homies hate philosophy.
I don't hate philosophy.
I didn't ask.
No, nigga, you're not the homie. Shut up.
Pendrake, I'm not trying to like rush you or anything, but like, I kind of don't want to be here for the rest of my life, man.
Yeah, my bad, bro. I'm trying to find a scan really quick. If I don't find it in like next minute or so,
Dude.
I'll you know,
Papa,
I'll do something, bro. Don't worry, I'll do something.
Bro, he got fucking comboed.
I like it. Nigga don't care. No, who is that, by the way?
That was Sage.
Oh, Sage? Which Sage?
What
Yes,
other sage do you
please
even...
go hold this man.
Yeah, Popo, please shut up. Jay, what other sage do you
Bitch,
even
do
know?
not tell me to shut up.
Oh,
you
I
ugly
know a
fat neck
few.
hoe.
I know a few niggas. So
I'm the code sage. You know code sage?
yeah, I know Cosage. I know Cosage. Hey, it's Cosage.
Attaboy.
Yeah, you still not a
Attaboy.
homie, nigga.
You
Sure.
know how I get down.
Stop.
Hey, Cosage is not the homie, bro. The Cain Velasquez level threat is the homie, bro.
Dang,
That's
yeah,
it.
my bad. I was actually talking to him. He was talking about how he had a rematch with Cain Velasquez.
Is it? Yeah. What happened? You got cartoon flipped him twice this time?
I don't even know. He's a cool guy though. He said you haven't talked to him in a while. What happened?
I don't know what to tell you, bro. The nigga just does not speak to me.
Dang, that's kind of sad. Have you ever thought maybe you speak to him?
What?
Have you ever thought maybe you don't speak to him?
I mean, that would be fine, right? But it's like you're acting like communication just isn't too weird.
SRW.
And every time I used to make
Do you hear me,
communication
SRW?
with dudes in that community, dudes like him, he used to either give like one word replies or he just shut off. So
SRW, do you hear me?
Yeah,
it's not kind of like
I hear you. Yeah.
Okay, so
Dang.
bro, I'm not gonna be able to find the scan like within like the next couple of minutes, so I'm just gonna have to concede on this point, bro.
Wow.
Okay.
Don't
I
worry,
know, bro.
Don't worry, Pendrake. You're still a goat, bro.
Thanks, but like, I couldn't find it, so I'm not gonna like keep you waiting. Like for like I'm pretty sure I crossed the 5 minutes anyways. So you were being generous for like the last couple minutes.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, bro. So that puts your character 3 layers into outer. Puts my character 2 layers into outer.
Wait, 2 layers. Wait. Where'd you get to any layers into outer? We agree to baseline.
Bro,
outer.
come on, man. Come on, bro. I still want shit you to 1 layer, bro. At least, bro.
SRW, chill on your nigga. Chill on your nigga.
nah, yeah,
No,
chill on, bro. It's only
All right. I'll cut the bullshit. All right.
game
Chill on your
baseline,
nigga.
game
Chill
baseline.
Chill on
No,
chill on
bro.
your nigga.
Yeah, no. I
so
was giving him outer regardless, but like, yeah.
No,
Give my
but,
nigga a half a layer.
A half a layer.
but no,
Yeah,
what you got? I couldn't find a scan.
I'll give
like,
you 16/19 of a layer into outer versal, bro. That's
Hey, man, bro. That's fine, bro.
All right.
That seems
So
like
as
a
it
good
currently
deal.
stands, my
Good deal.
character is kind of just like gonna one-shot yours. You gotta wait like dealing with that.
No, bro. Like I can't like argue like hacks being like making up for like 3 layers into outer, bro.
Oh, okay. So
You can try it.
Jay, shut up.
But no, bro,
Why are you
like,
acting like
yeah.
you want to listen to more of this, Jay?
Oh no, because it terrorizes you, and that is more than enough satisfaction to make up for me
terrorizes
being annoyed. You.
me? No, it's terrorizing.
Yeah,
Fucking
you're
Sage and
sat
Herectic,
there, you're sat there going, why is this nigga arguing more? Yeah, and you see that brings me more joy than the depression I get from judging it.
Bro, but nah, dude, just freaking yo. Like I
Alright.
had to bring 3 different scans, bro. I had to do 3 different scalings because of SRW, bro.
GG though, man. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun, yeah.